I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything connected to this collective, that is beautiful. I invite you to take that ish with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. Leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? I have no idea. Collective messages. Welcome, homies. Please do the Trav a favor. Make sure you get them likes up on your way into the video. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, and always. Thank you. One big stoner, excuse me, for any and all cause. Cheers. Yeah. All right. Where to begin? All right. Right away. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need? Thank you. Five of Wands to the Death card. I knew there was something that needed to be touched on. This card speaks of imitation, a sham fight, strenuous competition, struggle in search for riches and fortune, card of gold and gain. It's making me think Five Finger Death Punch, that song, Champagne. Hello, everyone. Welcome home, homies. Thankful to see you guys here. Thank you for smashing that like button. Welcome in, welcome. Death card, of course, speaks of the end. It speaks of mortality. It speaks of destruction and corruption. What do we need to know about this champagne and corruption? Is that going to be our title? Champagne and corruption. Okay. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need to know? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Dari, conflict behind the mask. Skuld, the past. And Loki, the cunning god of many faces. Faces in masks, huh? For someone out there, there's a message that all your pieces are coming together. Whoever that's for, it's like you have this, and take no offense when I say it, please, because you're coming out of it, all right? Humpty Dumpty energy. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. You fucking pieces have been shattered. Shambles everywhere. and just scattered. But they're coming together. Oh, are they? Come on. Messages for the collective. What do homies need to know? What do they need to know? Be very mindful of emotional manipulation at this time. All the time. Anytime. But like right now, it's in the air. It imitates care. It imitates empathy and compassion and understanding and love and friendship and loyalty and all the good things. It's fucking imitating it, but it's a sham. It's a scam. Yeah, some of you are portal keepers. Portals to if you know, you know. All right? There are energies that would seek to use that energy of yours. Step right through you. Don't let them. New worlds, new planes of existence, new... Okay, usually I get timeline. It's time zones. New time zones are going to be opening. They already are. Okay. See if I can... It always takes me a minute to find these cards, so bear with me. I need to go through this book and write the meanings down on the back of the cards like I did with the Rider-Waite. Just makes it that much easier. Oh, here we go. Ba-boom. Way at the back of the book. Dari is a king in the world of the Dark Elves. If his allegiance is called upon, he will stay with the Seeker and become part of them. Dari manifests as the mask of past and present conflicts worn in a variety of ways. The card right after that was the past. So, one meaning of the name Dari is spear. And the card can indicate the influence of spears pointed at the Seeker, creating a high-pressure, siege-like situation for the question or situation of the Seeker, either currently or in the recent past. His presence is an indicator that the Seeker might be stuck in a situation that has passed, still feeling as if under siege and wearing the defense mechanism that served well when in a high-pressure situation, like a mask or armor. The card might indicate that a situation has passed and it's time to allow the mind to follow. Dari serves as armor and can be useful in a situation of conflict, but he is not easy to shed. Dari and Darad have the same attributes. And if they show up together in the spread, it means that there is real need for armor. They didn't. It indicates a mounting conflict, but the seeker is advised to be aware not to be stuck in a situation of conflict. If they show up on their own, they might rather indicate a past conflict and remind the seeker that it is time to let go of old armor. Loki's right here, so I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm not. The Sculpt came next. Loki's going here, but we're going to put that card right there so we don't lose it. All right, Sculpt. Right there. The past. Skuld is one of the three women, the Norns of Destiny, who live by Urdunburner under the roots of Yggdrasil, and help take care of the Tree of Life. Skuld weaves and maintains the web of the past for humans. This card represents the influence of the past in the outcome of the seeker's question. It is important to pay close attention to the placement of the card of Skuld and the cards around her to determine what influence of the past is the strongest and how to view it. It can be a warning or wisdom from the past. This card serves as a reminder for the seeker to build on past experience. Skuld is an indicator of influences from the past and is an encouragement to look at past events and behaviors, then draw from them for the current situation. Now, it was no coincidence that I was going to read the Loki card. And I'm like, no, because that's not where it was in the placement. So, side note for some. But it's an overarching message here, I would say, for sure, of letting your guard down, but being mindful that you're around those that are truly safe to do so within the best of your ability, you know? Loki, the cunning god of many faces. Loki has a great role to play in the stories of the 9 worlds, and he's instrumental to Ragnarok. He is one of the major entities in the mythologies and a force to be reckoned with. Loki is a deity of many faces. To label Loki as the evil one in the mythology is a simplification. In heathendom, things are not quite that simple. It is true that Loki fights alongside the sons of Muspel in the final battle of Ragnarok, and many actions of Loki leading up to that have complicated implications for the gods in Asgard. Asgarder. It is also true that Heimdallr and Loki are mortal enemies, and that Loki is the reason Tyr lost his hand, and the reason Freyr is without a weapon when fighting in the battle, to name a few. But as it turns out, it is also true that Loki comes up with solutions to some dire problems of the gods, albeit often caused by him as well. I'm not sure if this is Dor or Por. I think it's Dor. Relies on him for solutions. When the hammer Mjolnir is stolen, it is Loki that hatches a plan to retrieve it, and the pair cross-dresses and distinguishes themselves as Freyr and her handmaiden to do so. Alright, what is the point? Loki is a cunning and ever-plotting entity. He's intelligent and very creative, both in causing trouble. There's something about that right there. Somebody's going to just come at you with so much long-winded bullshit that it's tiring. It like tires out your fucking mind, tires out your psyche, tires out your vagus nerve, Just wears you right out. They're so fucking wordy. They're just like, because they don't think that you can decipher what it is that you need to know in the very end of it. I don't like this energy at all. Whatever this is, somebody's trying to get you to keep something open for them. They are fucking stalling. They're stalling in a major way. And they're scamming. And they're shamming. Again, the song Champagne just keeps coming up so hard. Somebody's going to pretend that your absence in their life has been so painful. They miss you. They do, anything to not have to feel this distance between you guys anymore. But like, they're the ones that created the fucking distance in the first place, and they damn well do it again in 0.2 seconds or flat. 0.2 seconds flat or less. Excuse me. The energy's got me like, I know this energy. It's like, I come in pretending to care, pretending to have this loyalty, pretend. It's pretend. It's all sham. It's a fucking sham. It's a scam. It's all a trick. Very important energies. Because if they can plant seeds of destruction. This endless opportunity card. All those bubbles, I'm seeing that as that's all their seeds they're planting. Seeds of fucking discourse and destruction. So whatever door needs to be closed on shamming, scamming, Sally's and Susie's, close it. Close it. Please. On the other side of that closed door, when these fucking stallers and scammers don't make it in, then I automatically feel refreshed about this energy. This is endless opportunity for good shit, bro. Inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. Yeah, but it's on the other side of that locked door. Definitely. The minute that door slams shut and locks, you're initiated. You, homie, you collective, you are initiated into whatever it is that these stallers, that's the best word I got, they're fucking stallers. They're trying to stall you. The minute that you close it, you're initiated into this portal, this new plane of existence, this new time zone that they want into so that they can plant their fucking seeds of destruction. But it's like this true gift of life and love and true fucking loyalty on the other side of that initiation. On the other side of that fucking locked door. Oh yeah. On the other side of it being fucking... Sorry. Put to its end. Remember, that is a card of golden gain we read in the beginning. Somebody's trying to stall something so that they can get in on the gold and the gain. But the real gold and the real gain is not stalling at all. It's getting to the fucking point. I feel like I should dabble into a couple words from the book in these cards. We'll go to the Portal Keeper. This one's from Beyond Lemuria. This card comes to speak to you about Unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records. Whew. For some of you, that's what it is. You're figuring out, or you've been figuring, you know how, we're all on different levels, but for some, it's like your Akashic records are behind this door. Okay? They're behind this closed, sealed door. You know how to get in. You know how to get in there and get your information, and then you know how to come back out. Somebody's trying to stall you while you're on your way in so that they can sneak a bunch of shit in there. So that they can either sneak a bunch of shit in there or take a bunch of shit out. Change a bunch of shit. It's a really gross feeling. It's like spiritually trying to put bubble gum on the fucking little claspy thing of the door so that they can get in and fuck with your records. Speaks of past life ties. There's a lot about that. The past. Sometimes it can come back and give you wisdom, but a lot of the times it comes back and does the same old shit. We're getting to that time of the year where everybody's talking about fucking resolutions, all these things, and it's like, well, what about every other day? Never mind. I'm not going to get ranting. Speaks of exploring the edges of reality for significant messages. Seeing between the lines and multidimensional awareness. So there's something very important about zones. Singular, plural, I don't know, but that's a message that was coming from way at the edges of reality, is something about new time zones. It's not even just timelines, it's time zones. I've never heard that before. It was a message channeled to me as soon as I sat down here, so I'm gonna need to check into that a little bit. Many of you are skilled at harnessing energy from natural and abundant forces, such as crystals, the heart of the earth, and the moon. You can share complex information without words. You can operate in multiple realms at will, and you can disappear from human perception. Technically, in the same location, but in an overlying reality, a parallel dimension, which could be very different. Many of you are spirit guides. There's something about nature versus nurture. Should there really be a verse in there? Should it really be verses or should it be plus? And why's it got to be competition? Why is it not additional? You guys are being told, set your energy field to the highest good and ensure that your intention is primed for the places that you wish to journey to. All right, onto the Earth Star Chakra Initiation. That is card number 1 in this book. I like that. Back to the beginning. This card comes to speak to you about oneness, comes to speak to you about collective consciousness, anchoring transmissions from the higher realms, sacred earth knowledge, integration of the divine, and working with grid lines. That may be a part of the zone thing. I'm getting grid lines and time zones. Some of you need to pull your fucking head right out of doing the, mathematics on shit past. Sitting there, just putting 2 and 2 together and all these things. You don't have to put 2 and 2 together anymore, babe. It's gone. It's done. You don't have to. You can if it makes you feel better, but does it really make you feel better to put 2 and 2 together about, say you sit there and you're like, man, I can't believe this person definitely lied to me 6 years ago. How am I just figuring this out now? Or, why am I still thinking about it? Something about that. It's like putting 2 and 2 together, A lot of the times that will happen in narcissistically abusive relationships and shit. The delayed processing effect. You sit there and a year later, you're like, wait a minute. if for whatever reason, something could trigger it, nothing could trigger it. Just it is. And you start thinking about these things and you're putting two and two together about shit that's come and gone. You don't have to do that to yourself. You don't have to do that to yourself. Spirit knows that 2 and 2 added up to being fucking 1,000,000 on the Richter scale of these people trying to fucking implode your life with their spiritual shitstorms, okay? 2 and 2, it has been seen. You don't have to keep sitting there putting it together. You got better things to do with your time, and you deserve to do those better things. All right. I am totally holding the wrong card. Grid lines. This card says restore. Explore clearing meditations, self-energy work, and put intention into the meaningful parts of your life. Find ways to balance your life. Be aware of the times of day that are more conducive to different states of consciousness, such as flow, meditation, and productivity. The themes here: integration of spirit in the eternal self, how you balance spiritual and physical reality. Healing position says at the feet, 30 centimeters below the feet, but placing the card at the feet is fine. I don't know about that one. Color wash, earth brown. Well, I like it. And on to endless opportunities. I like that too. On to. Let's do. Decision-making, choice, crossroads, unrealized opportunities, taking the path of least resistance, heart over mind, direction, focused energy, the high road or the low road. Decisions, options, and opportunities. It's wonderful that we have the freedom to choose, but times of indecision can be so hard and almost suffocating. The more we use our minds to battle the pros and cons, the more we move out of our hearts. So that's a part of that 2 and 2 thing, Often the best way forward is to step back and do what it takes to get out of your head and into your body so that your gut feeling can guide the way. When making a choice, you may consider anything that doesn't feel like a total yes as a total no. Perhaps none of the apparent options are right, or any choice could be the right one if you wholeheartedly pick a direction and give it your best shot. When faced with a decision, check where your integrity lies. Peel back the layers to see where you are making your choices from. Are you choosing from fear-based survival or a place of love? A choice founded in love can make you feel light, excited, passionate, and give you butterflies. It might be a little scary, but in a good way. It might not make sense to your mind. It may seem out of your comfort zone or undermine logic. The low road can look like the safest, easiest path. It may avoid or lessen immediate pain and confrontation, but it will be long, winding, and exhausting. The high road might look perturbing, but it will cut through old stories and lead directly to the heart for growth and transformation. When you choose to step forward boldly, it takes courage, but you will discover a place of trust. Rather than staying small, hiding, or running away, you will expand and open yourself to growth. This is where magic happens. And synchronicities you could never have imagined land in your lap. But first, you have to step into the unknown and let your heart guide you. What if everything you wanted was right there in front of you? Make the important decision. Incision, but decision. Now I lost my spot. Where was it? Decision to let go of outdated limitations. What could be the worst that happens? Reach for what you want and know it is closer than you realize. You have options and opportunities you may not have realized. The universe wants to give you what you want. It's all there. So reach out and wholeheartedly choose it. While you sit on the fence, your experiences are diluted or confusing. We live in a time of choices. Sometimes reason and limitation direct our choices and we feel unfulfilled as a result. Choose life from a place of heart, compassion, and integrity, and you can't go wrong. Closing advice, closing guidance. Because I'm going to leave that one alone. I can feel the healing energy buzzing off of it like when the sun hits the grass. You can just hear it like, Rebirth. Surviving to transform from the toughest of circumstances. Yeah. Rebirth. Begin anew. Reawaken. And never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever. Until we speak again, my dears.